Hello, welcome to Business 101. I'm your course instructor, Heather Hines. Here we're going to be talking about how to access this course. In particular, we're going to be talking about Canvas and the syllabus. Canvas, this is where all of your course material is going to be stored. I'll show you in a moment what it looks like and how to navigate it. And when you're navigating, you might want to be using the Home, Assignments, or Modules tab. This is what your Canvas should look like if you log into your AVC account and grab your Canvas. Just as a little hint, I don't like to go through AVC and then click on the Canvas link every single time. So what I do is once I log into Canvas, I can pull that link onto my desktop. And then anytime that I want, I can now have that link so I don't have to navigate through AVC and then click on Canvas every single time. Just a little helpful hint. When you're on Canvas, I have actually put things into modules, so I really highly suggest that when you navigate into Canvas, you use the home page. Why? Because it gives you some extra features. It gives you links that are very helpful, like my Zoom office hours, my how-to videos, my lecture videos, and my PowerPoints, in addition to all the other things. So what are the lecture videos? Well, these are about 15 to 20 minutes. What's nice about the lecture videos is I kind of give you the highlights of the chapter, and I also discuss some of your critical thinking questions and how to approach them if you're having trouble with that. You'll see that I also included a PowerPoint in case you want the PowerPoint to go along with it. All the things that are due in week 1. And I also have these extra conceptual videos which were created by the publisher. They're 1 to 2 minute videos which are really nice. And so let's just say you don't really understand what global business environment is even after reading chapter 1. Well, you can click on this video and watch a short video, and it's very helpful. 1 to 2 minute quick video on what global business environment is. So again, the home tab is where you probably want to be. The assignments tab, a lot of students like this as well because it gives you your assignments in order, all the things that are upcoming. And then the files tab kind of gives you all your files, but you really don't need this if you're navigating through your home page. Now let's talk a little bit about your syllabus. How do you get to your syllabus? Well, you can either go through files, or you can go through your first assignment, signed syllabus. Click on it. You'll notice that there's 2 things, the syllabus and the course calendar. You'll want to open both, maybe save them and print them out. Your syllabus has a lot of information about the course. It's very important that you read the syllabus. You'll actually be having a quiz on the syllabus just to kind of understand how the class works. So you notice in the syllabus, you have some course objectives, the student learning outcomes. Please read through those. Here's the meat and potatoes. What is required in this course? Well, you will need to have Connect access to the book. Why? Because a lot of your assignments are assigned through Connect, and if you don't have Connect, you can't complete the assignments. So please make sure that you get Connect access. Here I have given you the steps for logging in and creating a Connect account, and I will also be making another separate video on that. In addition to the course materials, there are some general classroom rules. During discussions, when you are interacting with your peers, please make sure that you are using proper language. In addition, academic dishonesty, I'm pretty strict about this, so make sure that you are trying to use your own words when you are creating your assignments and you are not plagiarizing. So if you plagiarize, I'll give you a 0 on that assignment. If you continue to plagiarize, then I'll have to turn you into school and they will take it from there. How do you communicate with me? Well, please make sure that you are emailing me. What is my email? It's that email at the very top of the syllabus, hhines@avc.edu, or you can email me through Canvas. I have virtual office hours on Sundays from 1 to 2 p.m. Here's the link. The link is also, remember, if you go back into Canvas in the home page, my office hours link is right there. All right, here's the big one, the attendance policy. So here's ABC's attendance policy, which basically says if you miss 1 week of class, then I can drop you. My attendance policy is a little bit more lax. The first class, if you're a no-show, then what is a no-show? That means that you're not participating in the discussion that week. Then I will drop you from the course. By the 9th week, that's when I really look at attendance. If you have missed 6 lecture hours or the equivalent, you will be dropped from the course. So each week of lecture is worth 3 lecture hours. So basically, if you miss 2 weeks of discussion, then you will be dropped from the course. And that's up until the 9th week that I check on that. If you're missing your weekly discussions or turning them in late, I'll probably give you a warning email about your attendance and let you know, hey, you might be dropped from the course. All right, and here is how I break down the hours. Let's just say that you wake up and it's Thursday morning. Remember, your initial discussion is due Wednesday, but on Thursday you log in and you realize, oh no, I forgot to turn in my discussion. You can still turn in your initial discussion. It'll just cost you 1 lecture hour. So late initial post costs you 1 lecture hour. If you forget to do your reply posts on Sunday, so some people do their initial posts and then want to wait until other people put their initial posts so they can reply to them. Let's just say you forget your reply post, that'll cost you 1 lecture hour. So it's not an all or nothing. Course grading, there's memos that we'll talk about later in the course. In addition, you have your weekly discussions. This is how we take attendance, so make sure that you are participating in the weekly discussions. Again, that initial post is due every Wednesday, and your reply posts are due on Sundays. You also have your 2 different types of assignments due each week. You have your Connect assignments, which are done through that Connect access, so make sure that you get that access. You get a free 2-week trial. And again, I will be making a video on how to do that. And you have your chapter critical thinking questions, and I'll be making a video on how to complete your assignments in a separate video. Due dates, make sure that you're looking at that course calendar. So let's navigate to there. It has all your due dates right here. So again, on Wednesdays, you have your initial discussion due and your Learn Smart assignments due. And on Sundays, you have your critical thinking and your quizzes due. You may be looking at this and thinking, man, this is a lot of work. Well, for online courses, for a regular course, you would be attending 3 hours of lecture, right? For an online course, we don't have that lecture component, so I kind of have to assign things to you to make sure that you're still getting the same content. So in an actual in-person course, you'd be attending lecture for 3 hours and then be doing about 3 hours worth of homework. You're still going to be spending about that 6 hours each week, so make sure that you are not taking this because you think it's going to be easier than a regular course. It is not. It's actually going to be a little bit more work and challenging. This is more for people, this course is for people that are really self-motivated and like to do things on their own pace. All right. Quizzes. So for assignments and quizzes, if you have good attendance, so if you go back to the attendance policy, let's go back. At the end of the course, students who have missed less than 6 lecture hours will be able to elect 2 assignments and 2 quizzes to drop. This should be done via email the last week, so I'll send out a congratulations email the last week of class, and if you have good attendance, and I'll say, hey, which 2 assignments and quizzes would you like to drop? Remember, in this course, there are no excused absences, so please be aware of that. All right, tips for being successful in this class. 1, watch the chapter videos. Remember, if you go into Canvas through the modules or the home tab, so if you go through assignments, you cannot see the videos because they're not assignments. But if you go in through the home tab, you can see the chapter videos. These are 15 to 20 minutes long, so watch those videos. 2, create a schedule for yourself. Remember, I just mentioned that you should be spending quite a bit of time for this course, so make sure that you're not just taking this course because you think it's going to be easier than the others. You need to be on top of yourself. So how do you do that? Maybe on Mondays, you're watching the video and taking notes. On Tuesdays, you're completing your Learn Smart homework. On Wednesdays, you're doing your initial weekly discussion. On Thursdays, maybe you're working on your critical thinking questions. On Saturday, you're doing your reply post and you're completing the quiz. And then that leaves you with Sunday in case you have any last minute questions. You can come to my virtual office hours. So expect to spend quite a bit of time on this course each week. At the minimum, you should be watching those videos. I know a lot of you guys don't like to read textbooks, so at a minimum, please watch my lecture videos. And the last hint is to find a buddy and exchange contact information. A lot of times you're kind of dazed and confused, especially since you guys are working completely online. You're not really talking to each other much. So having a buddy keeps you accountable, and it also allows you to ask those simple questions that you're like, how are you doing, on this assignment? And they might say, hey, you know what? Did you know that there's little helpful hints in the videos that you can watch? That's how I complete my assignments and get 100%. Here are some important dates. All right, so now that you have watched this video and hopefully read through the syllabus, then you're going to go back onto Canvas. We're going to click back on the assigned syllabus. We've read it theoretically. If you don't know how to assign the syllabus, I have a video here, or you can be watching this video. We're going to first click Submit Assignment. And then down here, it'll give you a text entry. We're going to copy and paste the stuff in blue. Copy. Paste. You're going to fill in your name, so whatever your name is here, that you read and understand the syllabus and agree to its terms, and then you're going to click Submit Assignment. It'll say, yay, good job for you. And that is how to complete your first assignment on Canvas, how to navigate Canvas, and a little bit about the modules. Hopefully this video is helpful, and if you need help on how to complete your assignments, please go ahead and watch my other video.